gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we are continuing down the list of applied damage pals, and today specifically we are talking about Forstallion Noct. Now, as it reads, can be ridden as a flying mount, changes the player's attack type to dark, and enhances dark attacks while mounted. Now, unlike a lot of the other enhancements when it comes to the passives themselves that don't, specifically with like Lord of the Underworld, that increases or that enhances the type that is with the pal, it does not enhance the damage that you are specifically doing. But with Forstallion and Forstallion Noct specifically, they do enhance the damage just because it is part of their partner skill. Those are the only two that I know of offhand that actually work like that. Her being a dark type, she is strong against neutral, but it's not the only thing that she is strong against. Dark attacks are usually pretty beefy just in the normal instances of them anyway. So we went ahead and 5-starred her, which we're not going to do any souls on her, or no, we do have souls on her, but we put them into defense and health, which we're at 7,693 health and 1,113 defense. And as you can see with the IVs specifically, they are fairly low. How you get a Forstallion Noct is that you breed a Forstallion with a Hell Zephyr. Easy enough to get a Hell Zephyr and get what you need out of it as far as the other stuff. I have Musclehead on this one because it was just thrown together fairly quickly. That's why the IVs aren't that great. But all in all, personally, I would change out Musclehead for Swift because you'd be getting a lot more speed out of her. It is a better thing to use on something that is a little bit more tanky like the Forstallion Noct. It's unnecessary for burly body. And with Legend, you already got a good 20%, so you don't need a 40% increase. Alrighty, regardless of her being strong against neutral, we are going to test her against a few. First up on the board, we're going to take her against Blazemut. Another thing that we are doing, and I forgot to mention this, is that we are Godfin stacking, which you should be doing with any of the applied damage pals because it's going to give you a lot more damage overall. I only have one of my attack pendants on here, but I do have 2 of them. More damage that you can add, the more percentages can go up, and they're applied in different ways, but you can get a lot of damage out of yourself by doing this. And also having the passives of Vanguard and Stronghold Strategist help out with your attack and defense. We got Blazemut here. This shouldn't take very long at all. Yeah, not even 3 shots, like 1 rotation. It was like 3 shots. Yeah, we're not worried about Blazemut. So something a little bit more, a little harder. Let's do something that she is going to be weak against. Try against old Jetragon. One thing as well with Forstallion Noct being a descendant of Forstallion, she does passively learn the Crystal Wing move, which is an exclusive to Forstallion and Forstallion Noct. This isn't something that has to be passed down. She just naturally learns it, which helps when you're going against something that she would be weak against, such as dragon types. And it really helps with anything that can be frozen, such as Paldius and Necromus, but it will not help you against Forstallion because she cannot be frozen. We got him a little bit below half health. Problem now is that I am super low health. I'll wait for my shield to get back at least. There we go. I'm trying not to catch on fire. Oh, I caught on fire. Oh, no, she just caught on fire. All right. So yeah, a little bit of duck and diving, but ended up face taking a lot of that damage anyway. And even though that Forstallion Noct is weak to dragon attacks, we managed to hold strong with that. All right, well, next logical step is to go against Paldius and Necromus. We're gonna do them separate though, just to kind of show the difference here. But, or at least we're gonna try to. Just in time. Audius has woken up and we did not disturb their slumber. This is where Forstallion Noct really shines, but at the same time, I really am a big fan of Forstallion Noct in general, just because of the versatility between her abilities and being able to run anything with pretty decent damage as like a jack of all trades when it comes to damage. She's also very good when it comes to applied damage, and she's very good at dark damage when you put Order of the Underworld on her. There's various builds. I have 3 different builds that I run with Forstallion Noct, and there's just no disappointing things from it. I am also kind of biased because I am a sucker for purple, black, and gold, my favorite color combinations. But here we go. We'll just show the strength that it is. One good shotgun volley, and yeah, dead. So in short, is the Forstallion Noct worth it? I'd say absolutely. Not really a wrong way to build her as far as the damage types or as far as the ways that she could do damage. You can build her for dark specifically, you can build her as a well-rounded, or you can do the applied damage. And even with the other builds, you can still get the enhancement to dark damage while riding on the back of her. There's really not a wrong way to go about it. One of the caveats is the fact that you have to have a Forstallion in order to get Forstallion Noct. And usually the rotation, personally for me, whenever I went against the bosses, especially the level 50 bosses, it was Ragnarok to Forstallion, Forstallion to Jetragon, and then Jetragon I used to get Necromus and Paldius. Yeah, displaying a force of nature there with old Forstallion Noct. Very beefy, very tanky. Like I said, you can't really go wrong. And personally, one of my favorites. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, drop a like. If you guys enjoy my content, drop a sub. And write down in the comments below what your opinions are on old Forstallion Noct. Other than that, we'll see you guys on the next one. Keep your willy washed. Peace out.